Excessive phone use hurts family relationships. Have you ever noticed how much time you spend on your phone? Imagine sitting at a family dinner. But instead of talking and connecting, everyone's glued to their screens. Sad, isn't it? Today, let's chat about how excessive phone use affects our relationships and discover ways to reconnect with the people we love. Ready? Let's dive in. Are you phubbing without realizing it? So, here's a new word for you, phubbing. It's a mix of a phone and snubbing, and it's what happens when we focus on our phones instead of the people around us. Sounds familiar? Technology brings many benefits. But if we let it take over, the consequences can be heartbreaking. Studies show that being overly attached to your phone doesn't just strain your family relationships but also takes a toll on your mental health. For instance, using your phone while driving is not just dangerous, it's deadly. Did you know thousands of accidents happen every year because drivers are distracted by their phones? How about we make a small change today? Let's start by setting our phones aside and focusing on the people who matter most. Phones and the invisible threat they bring. Here's the thing, many of us don't realize how our phones pull us away from our loved ones. Professor James Roberts has studied this topic extensively and found that excessive phone use reduces the quality of our relationships. When you're constantly checking notifications or scrolling through social media, it sends a message to the person next to you that they're not your priority. And that can hurt. Think about the times you've been with your family but were too distracted by your phone. Have you missed out on precious moments because of it? The hidden costs of phone addiction. Using your phone mindlessly can lead to problems you may not notice right away. Here are a few consequences to keep in mind. Time wasted. Hours on social media could have been spent creating meaningful memories with your family. Bad habit spreading. If parents are always on their phones, kids will likely pick up the same behavior. Soon, the whole family is silent, staring at screens. Reduced creativity. Kids need activities that spark their imagination. But if they spend too much time on devices, their creative thinking can decline. Weaker relationships. Being present is the foundation of any relationship. When your attention is divided between a person and a screen, the connection weakens. Think about this. When you're physically with your child but glued to your phone, is that truly quality time? Most kids agree that they feel ignored when their parents prioritize phone notifications over them. And for kids, that's a tough feeling to handle. How to break up gently with your phone. Don't worry. You don't have to throw your phone away to live a happier life. Here are a few simple tips to reduce phone use. Set no-phone hours at home, especially during meals or before bedtime. Spend time talking to your partner or kids instead of scrolling. Keep your phone out of reach when working or spending time with loved ones. If you're struggling to cut back, consider seeking support. Studies show phone addiction is real, and help is available if you need it. Here's a challenge for tonight. Turn off your notifications. Put your phone aside, and have a heartfelt conversation with your family. It might seem small, but you'll feel the difference. Final thoughts. Real connection matters more than notifications. Phones are amazing tools, but they can't replace real human connections. Remember, kids don't need perfect parents, they need present ones. So, Starting today, let's give our phones a break and spend more time with the people who truly matter. What do you think? Are you ready to give your phone a little rest and focus on your family instead? I believe you can do it, and you'll find life so much more fulfilling when you do.